Week 10 of the fantasy basketball season. Here's a few centers I look to sell and trade this week. The first center, Mark Williams of the Charlotte Hornets. He missed all the way up till December 3rd is Mark Williams, and now he's been back in the lineup and hasn't missed a game since for the Charlotte Hornet team. So he's a good talent, no doubt about it. He's a young player. He's going to get a lot of playing time. But last season, he missed the majority of the season. And this year, like I said as well, he's been out until December 3rd. So right now, while he's healthy and playing is Mark Williams, I think he's a sell-high candidate. On the year, 12 points a game, 7.2 rebounds, 2.1 assists, a block, and 65% from the field. In the last couple weeks, since his minutes have gone up and the playing time and touches, 15.2 points a game, 9.4 rebounds, 2.6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, and 65% from the field. So he's definitely going to help you in rebounding, field goal percentage, and scoring at times is Mark Williams. And like I said, he's a good talent, no doubt about it, but a lot of time he's missed, and I just don't know if his body's going to hold up the remainder of the season is Mark Williams, especially with the Charlotte Hornet team. As the season goes on, they could be one of the worst teams in the league. And if someone's banged up, they're not going to push the envelope where they're going nowhere this season. Most likely you're going to play for a draft pick. December 26th at Washington, 16 points, 8 boards, 5 assists, a steal, 72% from the field. December 28th versus the Thunder, 12 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, a block, 44% from the field. And last night, a perfect game almost. 20 points, 12 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 100% from the field. So Mark Williams playing great basketball. Been a double-double type guy pretty much the last couple games here is Mark Williams. And right now, well, he's at peak value. When he's healthy, he's a sell-high candidate is Mark Williams. Like I said, I don't know if he's going to hold up the whole year. And if this Hornet team's out of it, they're going to play around with the lineup a little bit. And I think some of their better players aren't going to play, where they're going to try to tank towards the end of the year for a good draft pick. The next center, Goga Bitadze of the Orlando Magic. So it's been a good season for Bitadze, especially re-signing in the offseason. And he's putting up numbers right now, one of the higher waiver wire pickups a few weeks ago. So in the season, 9.9 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 1.7 blocks, and 65% from the field. So I know Wagner, he's out for the season for this Orlando Magic team. Franz Wagner, his brother, he's banged up. He'll be back, though, I think, in a few weeks. And Banchero, he's ramping up activity as well. So I think the scoring's going to go down when a couple of those guys return. Wendell Carter, I believe, is going to start getting a little bit more minutes for this Orlando Magic team. And Bitadze, he's playing over his head a little bit, where he hasn't done this throughout his career. So the last couple weeks, especially 14 points a game, 11.3 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 1.3 steals, 1.8 blocks, and 72% from the field. So right now, he's been a 5-category type of player, Bitadze, for this Orlando Magic team. But like I said, the scoring's going to go down, and even the rebounds are going to go down as well, with Banchero coming back sooner than later, and Franz Wagner in a few weeks as well, I believe, for this Orlando Magic team. December 26th versus Miami, 10 points, 14 boards, 2 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 57% from the field. December 27th versus the Knicks, 14 points, 11 boards, 3 assists, a steal, 2 blocks, a 3, 66% from the field. And December 29th, a big game versus the Nets, 19 points, 11 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, a block, 80% from the field. So he's playing great basketball, no doubt about it. He's putting up elite numbers at the center position with a double-double almost, block and a half to 2 blocks per game, and a good field goal percentage. But like I said, I just don't believe these numbers are going to keep up with some players returning for this Magic team. And he's definitely a sell-high guy, especially anytime you could pick someone off the waiver wire and flip them off in a deal. That's a great strategy as well for fantasy owners. And the third and final center I look to sell and trade Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers. And no doubt about it, he's a top talent in the league, and fantasy basketball is Joel Embiid. But you just don't know when he's going to stay healthy. And this season, a lot of things he's dealt with is Embiid. But the last few games, he's been on the court playing and putting up elite numbers. So like I said, I'm waiting for that other shoe to drop with Embiid. And right now, well, he's looked semi-healthy over the last 3-4 games here. This is a perfect time to sell him high. So in the season, 23.7 points a game, 7 boards, 3.8 assists, a block, 1.2 threes, and 45% from the field. In the last couple weeks, 27.8 points a game, 6.2 rebounds, 3.8 assists, 1.6 steals, a block, and 1.8 threes a game. So Embiid, his rebounds are definitely down. But like I said, he's missed the majority of the season, where he's been in and out of the lineup. He'll play like 3-4 games in a row, and then he's going to miss 2-3 games. I just don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I know he's an elite player. I know he puts up big numbers, no doubt about it, is Embiid. But if you're a fantasy owner, do you really want to deal with that game in and game out, not knowing if Embiid's going to play? So right now, well, he's on a tear the last 3 games here, and his value is definitely back up a little bit. I would try to flip him in a deal December 25th at the Celtics, 27 points, 9 boards, 2 assists, 4 threes, 53% from the field. December 28th at the Jazz, 32 points, 5 boards, 4 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks, a 3, 47% from the field. Then December 30th at Portland, 37 points last night, 9 boards, 3 assists, a 3, 57% from the field. So Embiid's putting up big points. He's getting to the foul line a lot. His 3-point shooting's been up and down, just the rebounds down. But like I said, with the consistent injuries on and off over the last couple seasons, and you just don't know if he's going to play game in and game out, I don't think he's worth the headache even with elite numbers, and I would sell him off this week while he's looked semi-helped a few centers. I look to sell and trade for week 10 of the fantasy basketball season.